5 assists. The trap comes from Charlotte. Lonzo Ball, wide open. Say goodnight.
Oh, give me the hot sauce. Big baller.
Bulls score a season-high 133 points in regulation against the Charlotte Hornets to improve their record to 13-9. Season-high points as well for Nikola Vucevic with 30, DeMar DeRozan with 28, Zach LaVine with 25. Scary Terry Rozier with 31 points in a loss. Which usually happens when Scary Terry gets there. 14-8, by the way. My apologies. Don't want anybody to jump on us. Welcome into Toyota Bulls Post-Game Live. Jason Goff and, of course, Kendall Gill back in our downtown Chicago studios. This is one of those games that's tricky, KG, because you don't want to have so much fun with the Hornets out there that you start to play their pace of play. But the Bulls have the firepower. But tonight, physicality ruled the day. But, of course, the backdrop is ball versus ball and the matchup. You had LeVar and Mom sitting right there courtside. This was the show that people came to see. I think Lonzo Ball fared the better, not just getting the win, but I thought he had a better floor game overall than Lamelo tonight.
Yeah, he did. But, I mean, if you look at the numbers, you look at Lamelo, he had 18 points, 13 assists, and 7 rebounds. Those are pretty good numbers. But a lot of those baskets and a lot of those assists came late. They were empty calorie points. But you look at the way Lonzo played, the way that he made key plays when he needed to, knock down big shots when he needed to. I thought that he had the better floor game tonight.
16 points, 8 assists, 4 of 5 from the 3. Lonzo Ball actually got 2 cheap fouls on LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, he didn't even foul him.
Yeah, both times they gave the call to LaMelo, so apparently the superstar call already coming to LaMelo. But Lonzo did what he's done throughout the season, like you mentioned, getting key stops and also driving to the basket.
Or it's don't pick on your little brother day.
Well, I mean,
and then the refs, you know, because I mean,
looking out for him.
Yeah, they're looking out for the little brother, you know, because come on, man, those calls blatantly were not fouls.
Yeah, they were both tough calls. Lonzo Ball doing what he does, a consummate professional. And LaMelo Ball, let's face it, man, this man is box office.
He is.
He's a dude that people are going to pay to see for a long time in this league, barring he stays healthy. Remember last year when we watched him, I was like, hey, he's throwing the ball where people should be. Right. And as soon as his teammates get on his level, it's happening now, as you see it, 18.7 rebounds and 13 assists.
Yeah, he actually threw one tonight to one of his teammates, and his teammate didn't know it was coming. Hit him right in the face. But you're absolutely right. This kid is box office. He can really play. And what I like about him is he's not afraid of anything.
No.
They were down significantly. He came down and just pulled up from the three-point line like it was nothing. You know, and that's the type of unconsciousness sometimes you have to play with. He has that it factor.
Oh, no doubt. No, he is a star. He's already done the GQ article. He's got a couple of different cars to match the outfits now. He's living the Charlotte life that Kendall Gill laid the bricks for.
Your car is blue. You got on the blue suit today.
All right, it's time for our Trinity Game Report.
You like LaMelo?
No, man. Lonzo Ball is with Stacey and Adam Amin.
Lonzo Ball kind enough to join us after the Bulls get a victory over the Hornets. Obviously, the big storyline, Lonzo, is getting a chance to play against your brother for a third time in the NBA. Just give us a sense of your emotions before, during, and after going up against LaMelo again.
It's always great seeing him on the court. Obviously, we grew up together, put a lot of work in together, and it's good to see it paying off, in today's world. And, I'm super proud of him. And, the sky's the limit for him.
I'll tell you what, looking at you guys had 35 assists. How important, though, was it to get Big Vooch going and get his offense going early and often?
Very important for us. Vooch is a big part of this team. Billy kind of touched on it, before the game to get him more involved. And I think we were all looking for him a little more today. And he was putting the shots up. And we always like it when he's open and, in the post as well. So, we're definitely going to need him moving forward. And we're, proud of the way he played today.
Lonzo Ball with 16 points and 8 assists in the victory tonight. Congratulations, Lonzo.
Appreciate it.
Lonzo Ball mentioned Nikola Vucevic. He is our ConcreteIL.com player of the game. Got 30 big points tonight. Another double-double. Vooch broke free tonight. This seemed like the game that he has been waiting for all season long, and it came.
Yeah, he really did. He was getting the ball in his spot. You see where he rolls right to his spot. They find him. He goes back to the three-point line, knocks down a couple of those. But he started off inside. You look right here where he gets the basketball. This is where you get your rhythm, inside. You don't really get your rhythm from stepping out to the three-point line at the beginning of the game. But you see this play right here?
Movement.
Look, He stays secondary fast break, baby. If you got a big man that can knock down the jump shot in the secondary fast break, then that means you have something. Great roll right here. He's rolling right to where his shot is going to be, and his teammates are looking for him in those spaces.
Yeah, and he had P.J. Washington on his back all night, so that's a 6'8" player that you should be able to go over and throughout the game. And new season highs, you see it right there, 6 for 6 from the three-point line. As you mentioned, inside out, that's where the game works for Vooch.
It is, and believe it or not, this is, you don't even have to believe it or not, this is fact. This is his third straight game with 13 or more rebounds. He's really rebounding the basketball. And as you said earlier, he's a double-double machine. He's doing his job. Glad to see that he really got into an offensive rhythm tonight.
Ties his career high with 6 made three-pointers tonight. Yeah, and big. On top of it, like we talked about with the COVID, coming off the COVID, you don't know whether the guy's lungs are going to be there. He said he couldn't move around too much, so obviously his cardiovascular shape is out of sync. It took him a few games to get in the rhythm. Do you think this can be kind of a domino effect where he goes on a little bit of a run, feeling better about himself out there?
I definitely hope so. I think that this is what will happen psychologically. Hopefully physically it will transfer over as well, because, with COVID, you never know. You can feel good one day, then the next day you don't. Right. And you have to go through that for at least a couple of weeks after you come out of the protocol. But hopefully, he's over it now, and, it certainly seemed like that tonight.
DeMar DeRozan, 28 big points tonight. He snapped out of his funk as well, shooting the ball. Had a circus shot that we go see here. But DeMar, Miles Bridges played some pretty good defense tonight. And he hit shots in front of Miles Bridges, around Miles Bridges. Doesn't matter if your hand is in the face. DeMar DeRozan felt it tonight.
He goes by the Dale Curry rule.
What's that?
When you're on, shoot. When you're off, shoot till you're on. And he shot until he was on tonight, okay? Yeah, he's been off the past couple of games, but man, tonight he was really stroking the basketball, getting to his spot. He has, and we talked about this earlier, Jason, he has to be the best player in the league at making shots with a hand in his face. Because it seems like if a hand's not in his face, he really doesn't want to shoot the basketball. He wants to challenge, man. I can't tell you, he hit about 7 shots tonight with hands directly in his face that normally would bother most players. It doesn't bother DeMar at all.
Not DeMar DeRozan. No. You like to see him there taking the ball to the basket. The free throw line is something that has evaded him over the last couple of games.
Oh, you know it's your night when you hit those, man.
Oh yeah. Putting him through the legs here, dancing a little bit. This is when he already had it going. By this point, you need to get the ball out of his hands.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do with him right now one-on-one. Once he gets to that point, you got to send a double team at him. And that's why it's a luxury having a player like DeMar, because when we get into the playoffs, okay, and he gets it going like this, they're going to send a double team at him. And that's when Zach can benefit. That's when Vooch can benefit. That's when Lonzo can benefit. Kobe White. All the rest of the teammates can benefit off of either Lonzo, Zach, or DeMar getting hot and facing those double teams. That's free, like Stacey says, that's free cheese, man.
Yeah, compromising the defense any chance you can.
Yes.
You mentioned shooting the ball with a hand in your face. Who was the best player that you saw in terms of shot-making ability when they were closely guarded or hand in their face, not named Michael Jordan? Because obviously Kobe.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I had my hand in Kobe Bryant's face, and he still hit the shot, and I just walk around, damn. Yeah. You can't do anything. Like you said, you got to tip your hat to him and keep moving, man. Because that's. Let's go back to muscle memory.
Muscle memory.
Okay, muscle memory. That's all muscle memory, even when you have a hand. And I could do this too back in my prime. When a hand is in my face, it doesn't matter because of the muscle memory. And that's what Kobe had. That's what Michael had.
And something that Zach LaVine has as well in terms of tough shot making and tough shot makers. There are very few that are ahead of him, if any. Zach LaVine was not feeling well tonight. It was questionable going into this game. It was important for him to saddle up and ride it out tonight because, this is a team not only that was hungry for a win, but it's saying something to the rest of the people on the floor that no matter if you're sick or not, you come to play.
Hey, listen, this is a change of culture, okay? A couple years back, if somebody is sick on this team, they're out for the game. But Zach knowing that this is a big game for his team, this is a winnable game, and also trying to set the standard for this new Chicago Bulls team, came out when he was sick and played well. Yeah. Okay?
He didn't struggle.
Didn't struggle at all. Hit 10 of 18, really efficient, had 5 assists, 6 rebounds, did a wonderful job and having 25 points as well. And you can tell, you can see on his face, man, that he doesn't feel well.
Yeah, it was free and easy out there tonight. You know, playing the Miami Heat and then playing the Charlotte Hornets, it's two different worlds in terms of